Real Madrid have certain games coming up. The international break is over. And welcome to the Galacticos Podcast, where we're going to go through September, October, looking ahead at Real Madrid. And we are back, people. Finally, after that long, drawn-out international break. I can't stand them, to be honest. But, you know, it's the World Cup qualifiers. We saw Spain win 6-0. But do you know what? I don't really give a shit, to be honest. Yeah. What we're going to talk about today is Real Madrid. That's what this whole channel is about. And we have, obviously, our esteemed guest, as always, man like Football Carnage. How you doing, bro? Will.
Big up, bro. It's been a while since we've been on your channel with the Galacticos. So It's good to get back into the swing of things. I actually did enjoy the international break, to be honest. I miss club football, but, I think a little break where, I'm not worried about doing 4 or 5 watch-alongs in a week and all that. Now it was pretty calm, get out some nice evergreen content, take a little bit of time away. I don't mind international break, bro.
Okay, you don't mind it. I absolutely love it. I can't stand it, to be honest, yeah. I'm like waiting for Real Madrid to come back. But do you know what, yeah? Unfortunately, yeah, you know what? The Galacticos podcast had to have a remontada. And this is the remontada of the Galacticos podcast because we are back, people. And as you know, always, Will loves to cook me with his little intro video where I say, oh, if I want to blow, I'll let him blow. So I'm going to blow this week, people. Here we go.
I don't know about you guys, but I can feel the remontada from my studio.
Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho. Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho.
That's it,
man. Wait.
That was
my face in the video?
That's you in the middle, bro. That is you in the middle, mate. I'll send that to you. Don't worry, mate.
Yeah. Let me get that.
Yeah, but I can feel the remontada coming from the studio. And
look, what? Dave, can you blame me for believing? Can you blame me?
Guys, yeah, we're gonna play that again. Watch the ending and watch.
I have to see that again.
Watch man like Will regrow. How he's gonna say Will Rigo dancing with Vinny. Here we go, guys. One more time, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I can feel the remontada from my studio.
Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho. Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho.
How the fuck did you do that?
Exactly, people. That is what Dave does. Yeah, when you
now I'm gonna have to cook up something for Dave now. I have to respond, bro. That's brilliant, bro. I'm gonna need that video ASAP, dog.
Yeah,
man,
we'll get it, mate.
Could you blame me for trying to have some faith, for me trying to back the boys? Come on, Dave. Look at the club that we support. If anybody could have overcame that, who else but us?
Yeah, I don't think we could have overcome that. But anyway, guys, today, it was Rodrigo. That is it true. Anyway, guys, let's just stop there for a second. Yeah, we're gonna go on to Real Madrid versus Sociedad onwards because this part of the season is going to make or break Real Madrid. And let me tell you why. Yeah, because September's fine. We come back. We got Sociedad. We have our very first Champions League game against Marseille, people. Yeah. First Champions League game against Marseille. And then we go into a string of games that is going to be very difficult for Real Madrid to overcome. If we can overcome them all and win them all, do you know what? I'll be fully a convert here, people. I will go into the Will side and I will say Real Madrid are 100% winning La Liga. Yeah. So for me personally, I wanted to go and talk to you, Will. Okay. So we got Sociedad first, of course. I think we'll walk all over them, to be honest. They have absolutely started La Liga poorly, and is something that we've looked at. They've had shocking results. Let's be honest. 2 draws, 1 loss. Yeah. And I think we'll walk all over them, even in Sociedad. We can't take them too lightly. Then we've got Marseille. Okay, we've got Marseille next.
That's
in the Champions League, yeah, at the Bernabeu, our very first Champions League game coming back obviously from obviously La Liga now into the Champions League and playing Marseille at home, a good team. We know Marseille plays some nice football, and we're going to be definitely watching out for Greenwood on that one. Okay. Yeah. Then Real Madrid versus Espanyol. We know Espanyol are a very tricky team as always. Yeah.
They beat us last season.
Yeah, they beat us last season, exactly. Levante away and then Atletico Madrid away. Then we'll go into the other matches, which is going to come into October. Yeah. So those very first 5 matches, what do you think is going to be the main stumbling block to Real Madrid?
Atleti. I don't really see any other club that we're going against this month that should really be giving us an issue.
Not even Levante away.
Atleti. Say it again?
Not even Levante away, no?
Nah, we're not Barca. We're better defensively. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be getting cooked like that on the counters.
To be honest with you.
But no. All jokes aside, I don't really view any of the teams coming up in La Liga as an issue aside from Atleti. I just know that by the time that we play them, they haven't won their opening 3 games. By the time that Madrid derby comes, they'll be on great form, right? Like they would be on a little win streak. And we know it's a hard place to go for us to get the results. As always, we just tend to struggle against them. So, yeah, I think that could be a stumbling block where I see that as maybe being the first game that I would say, okay, we might drop points in during La Liga. But, of course, like Levante could be a stumbling block, yes. Like Sociedad, even though they've not started off this season well, they still do have like Kubo. They have like Orizabal, however you say his name, number 10.
Yeah,
decent players. So, not saying it's an easy stretch. This is definitely going to be a lot harder than the start of the season was in terms of the opening 3 games for the international break. But, realistically, we should be in a really good position heading into that Madrid derby. UCL, though, right? I think Marseille is going to be a decent opposition to go against, right? Like we said, like Mason Greenwood's a dangerous player. They also have De Zerbi as well. He's a good manager, right? They've looked pretty decent in Liga, like over the last year or so. So like that should be something to.
They haven't started off too well.
Not this season.
They haven't. No, but they've lost 2 games in Liga so far.
Really?
I was researching it before. They lost to Lyon, they lost to Rennes, but they beat Paris FC. So, and Paris FC aren't the best team in the.
They just recently got promoted.
Exactly.
Okay, wow. Okay, so, I didn't know that Marseille were struggling in Liga, but I know like last season they were playing pretty good. But again, you don't want to take them too lightly. I think this September stretch is going to be a good test for the team because it's going to show how we can handle a bit more pressure now that the UCL is back. It's going to be 2 games a week. See how Xabi Alonso rotates the team, if he's going to stick with the same tactics, right? I see that Jude Bellingham is back in training.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to play soon. I don't think he'll be out there the next 2 weeks, but never know, right? When he comes back, how is Xabi going to bring him back into the system? And are we going to switch it back to the 3-5-2 or we can stay with the 3-4-3 or whatever? So now it's definitely going to be a good test, but I think that we'll handle it well, just like we did the opening 3 matches for sure.
Yeah, I think Marseille is going to be decent. It's probably going to be our most difficult game before Atletico Madrid. And I think obviously with Espanyol, they're going to be also a difficult outfit. We know them already, how they like to play against the Madrid teams. Levante, Atletico Madrid. Now, I'm looking at those run of games, and I see a win in the Champions League against Marseille. It's playing at home. Let's just be honest, we're going to beat them.
We should be beating them.
We should be beating them. Sociedad, we should be beating. Espanyol, we should be beating. Levante, we should be beating. And look, I'm looking at that, mate, and I'm saying, okay, cool. That is already 18 points on the board. You know what I mean? That's 18 points in La Liga already. And that is just cooking territory for Xabi Alonso. He must be over the moon because we always start slowly La Liga, but this time we've just literally, okay, cool, 9 points on the board. Real Madrid always starts slowly. So I've been very surprised with Real Madrid recently and how they've been playing, to be honest, because when I went to the match, I was like, it's not quite what we want yet in terms of how we want to see fluid attacking football. And we saw fluid attacking football yesterday, Spain versus Turkey. That is what fluid attacking football is, But this is just 2 antitheses of each other. Like, that's different. International football, you can't really count on it. But in La Liga, when teams know you, they know how you're going to play. The players are a lot improved, yeah? And I dropped a video earlier, if people want to go and watch it later on, about Tchouaméni being our most key player in this team, because I feel, and this will be just music to your ears, Will, yeah? Because Tchouaméni, what he does is, obviously he floats around the midfield also, but also does his defensive duties as well. And he's the central point of the team. He's the backbone of this team. That's what he is with Dean Howson. They are the backbone of the team. And people were like, oh, what are you smoking? This and that, or in the comments. Like, honestly, like, Mbappe is going to score goals. Vinny is going to score goals and get assists. That's just the bread and butter of the attack.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a good defensive shape, you are cooked in La Liga. Let's call it as it is.
You know what's crazy, Dave? I actually don't agree. So, and you know, Tchouaméni's my guy. But I actually don't agree that he's our most important player.
Okay, who's the most important for you?
Because I think if Tchouaméni...
He's been our best player. He's been our best.
I mean, he's definitely been like one of our best players since Xabi. And you guys know, like, that's my guy. I think he's one of the best DMs in the world. And I think Xabi's taken him up another level. But I feel like, let's say, God forbid, right? Hypothetically, Tchouaméni gets injured right now. But let's say Camavinga is fit. I feel like we'd still be okay, right? The player that I'm looking at saying, if he gets injured, we are finished, is Dean Howson.
Yeah, that's true.
He is he is the one player that I would say is irreplaceable in this 11, right? Like,
okay, Mbappe is irreplaceable. I think Mbappe also kind of.
Yeah, I mean, but at least we have a sample size of Gonzalo Garcia being able to start at striker in Xavi's system, and he still kick on, and we're still looking dangerous up front, right? Now, obviously, Gonzalo Garcia is nowhere near Mbappe's level, but with Xabi, there's a reason why Gonzalo Garcia is here, right? Like, there's a reason why he didn't get sold like the other youth players, because he was the highest goal scorer in the Club World Cup. He won that award. So I feel confident that Gonzalo Garcia can still do a job up front. If Dean Howson goes down, there's nobody in that defense that I think can replicate what he can give us. There's nobody. Yeah,
I know.
So for me, yes, Tchouaméni is up there as one of the most important players, but I think it's Howson, because I don't think there's anybody that can replicate what he does. Whereas if Camavinga is fit, I think Camavinga is better as an 8 than a 6. But I think he can still do that Tchouaméni role. And you can maybe say at a higher level, just because he is better on the ball than Tchouaméni is. So for me, it's Howson. Like, that guy is irreplaceable right now. Like, I couldn't imagine not having him in the team. So yeah, I need this guy to stay fit. I need him to just come back to us in one piece, because he to me, like, what do you do if Howson gets injured, right? Rudiger's falling off a cliff. Militao has looked decent, but he makes me nervous because his injury record over the last 24 months, he's torn his ACL twice, right? Yeah. Raul Asensio hasn't gotten any minutes this season. He was shit. He was our worst player in the Club World Cup. So when I'm looking at it, Dean Howson is the guy who I say he has to be the first name on the team sheet whenever he's picking his 11, 100%.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, absolutely. And obviously with Dean Howson, I think his passing speaks for himself. His defensive ability speaks for himself. And he's just going to be the most solid player in our team defensively. But the reason I do say Tchouaméni is because last year we didn't struggle with it because Valverde was doing a good job there anyway, intercepting a lot of attacks that weren't supposed to be, going through. He was there. Like, I think Valverde is crucial, but I think Tchouaméni, the way that his positioning has changed essentially, and he's just floating in between defense and between the midfield. He's going to be stopping a lot of those attacks that come in. A lot of the over-the-top through balls that I've been seeing a lot of the teams do, including Mallorca, Real Oviedo, have been stopped by Tchouaméni. Heading clearances, defensive clearances, stoppages right on the edge of the box itself is crucial, So this is what I want to see from my DM. And the DM is super important because you saw when Rodri left Man City, how difficult it was for Man City to even play. Yeah. Tchouaméni cannot be... I know Camavinga's decent, but he's not replaceable by any stretch of the imagination. Tchouaméni is our best defensive midfielder.
Yeah, 100%.
And you need that in the team. You need that. I remember when Real Madrid, when Makaleli left Real Madrid tried to fill a hole that couldn't be filled, So it's the same with Tchouaméni. I want Tchouaméni to be in there every single game, and he's going to be the main focal point in terms of that, in terms of the defense, in terms of the midfield, and same as Dean Howson. Now, I want you guys in the comments to let us know who do you think is going to be our most key players. Put them in the comments below. Let us know, and then we can see them coming up. You can see it coming on the screen, and obviously in the chat function. And I want to ask you, where do you see Jude fitting in when he comes back? This is a very difficult question because Arda's Xabi Alonso's guy.
Yeah, so but I don't think it's that difficult because I just believe he just switches the formation back to what he was doing in the Club World Cup. I think when Jude is fully fit, I don't see him just coming back into the 11, right? I think he should be coming off the bench for maybe a game or two. I think we should continue to do what we're doing right now, 4-3-3, right? Just have it switch to the 3-4-3 on the ball, like how we have been. I think the right wing is going to disappear, though, right? I think nobody that has played on that right so far has done anything to where Xabi Alonso is going to have a headache or a hard choice to make, right? Like Franco, first 3 games he's played, hasn't really done anything spectacular, has just looked okay, right? Hasn't really blown anybody away yet. No. So he's not really making a case to continue to start. Brahim Diaz, mediocre player, right? Steady Eddie, off the bench kind of guy, subbed on in like the 70th minute. So the right wing isn't really effective right now anyways. I don't think it's going to be too hard for Xabi Alonso to just say we're going back to the 3-5-2. We saw it in the Club World Cup. Jude played with Arda and Valverde as that 3 in midfield. So it's not going to really be an issue when he's fully back fit. I think he'll just do the same thing, right? It'll be, for example, like Alvaro Correa's at left wing back. Arda Güler will be right next to him. Then Jude, Valverde, and then Trent, Carvajal, whoever's at right wing back. I think that's how that midfield looks. And then it'll be Vinny Mbappe or Mbappe Gonzalo, Vinny Gonzalo, whatever combination you want to do up top. Or Rodrigo, Mbappe, however he wants to do it. It'll be the 2 men up top. Then we'll have the 3 at the back with Howson left center back, Tchouaméni in the center, Militao more than likely on the right, or Rudiger with Courtois in goal. Like, that's the only way to go. That's our strongest team right there. You have to get Jude back out there starting games, but I don't think right away. You don't have to rush him because we all saw how effective Jude Bellingham was in his first season before that shoulder injury. Remember, he got that shoulder injury in about, I think, like November, and then the performances did kind of drop off after that. And then all last season he played with the shoulder injury, and now he finally got it taken care of. So I do expect to see the best version of him once again because he is one of the best midfielders in the world. So
yeah, true.
We're missing him right now. I mean, you see when teams are playing these low blocks, Mbappe's not really a striker in terms of positioning, right? He still likes to drift to the left wing, and I feel like the middle of the field, it doesn't have anybody crashing the box. So I think Jude being back is going to give us a different dynamic that we've been missing these first 3 games. And we're going to cook. We're going to absolutely cook when one of the best midfielders in the world returns, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think Jude can have a pivotal role in terms of box-to-box duties. I think he's obviously with the all-round player kind of profile, it's good to have it in the team because you can be a jack of all trades, and then you can also score goals, but you can also help the assist tally to improve. You can help the team overall. So I think Jude's positioning is going to be, he's definitely going to be a starter when he comes back fully. That's 100%. So it's just a matter of time before you see, guys, Xabi Alonso switching up the formation back to a back 3 and then saying, okay, cool. Tchouaméni, Dean Howson, and Eden Militao. Okay, you're on the back 3 now. We have Trent, Carreras, and then you see the midfield of Jude, Valverde, and Arda Güler again. You see? Yep. So you will see Tchouaméni come a bit forward, play into the diamond with the midfielders, but also drop back, retreat into the centre-back positioning, and you see the whole team pushing up. That's what I want to see. I want to see the whole team pushing up, the centre-backs also join the build-up, and then it creates more opportunities for us, you see? So I think Xabi Alonso is going to have a great time picking up a team when he's like, okay, all my players are fit. What's going to happen? Is Jude going to be better in this position, or is Arda Güler going to be better in position, or is Tchouameni? Is this going to be a 4-3-3 formation? Is this going to be a 3-5-2 formation? And we're going to see probably Vinny and Mbappe playing up front. So it's an exciting problem to have, but it's depending on the momentum of that team. So, for example, we've been playing a 4-3-3 all the time.
Yeah.
If Jude comes in and Xabi Alonso still wants to play a 4-3-3, who drops out? Is it Tchouameni? Is it Valverde? Is it Arda Güler? I would actually look at it and saying, if Arda Güler is not effective in some games and he sees us as a team that needs to have more defensive shape and he wants to play the 4-3-3, drop Arda Güler out, have Jude go in there who can be kind of auxiliary role between the 10 and also defensive positioning. Yeah. And he can give us that.
Then if you want to do that, then I would just move Arda to the right wing.
Okay, then you can put Arda on the 4.
Yeah. Because I still think Arda needs to be starting. I still view him as a starter. So if you want to do,
you can play a diamond with the 2 up top, and then we've seen Ancelotti play a diamond before.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could work as well, because a diamond could be beneficial, right? You could do the back 4, obviously, and then you could have Tchouameni in the 6.
Yeah,
you could have Jude as the left 8. Valverde as the right 8, have Arda in the 10, and then you have the 2 up top. I think that can work, but I don't view Arda as a player that should be getting dropped. I think he is one of those creative sparks in the team, and I think since Xabi Alonso's come in, Arda's been one of our better players, right? He's massively improved.
That's true.
Since moving into that midfield. So, and you see, I think I don't think I know, because I saw the stat, but Arda Güler, in the top 5 leagues of Europe, he's created the most big chances. He is that creative playmaker in that midfield, just in the team period. So no, he definitely should not be getting dropped. Again, when I'm looking at who the odd man out is right now in terms of the 11, it's looking like either Franco or Brahim Diaz, because neither of them have performed at a high level so far on that right wing. So that just take that away. It's like you said, you go back to the 3-5-2 or a diamond. Either one, I don't really mind, because I think you can still kind of play the way that you want in both formations.
Yeah, I think so. I think it gives us it gives Alonso, like I said, a good problem to have, but it also gives us as fans something different each game. And we've seen Alonso before in his time with Leverkusen, he switches up the team depending on the team that he's playing. And I can see Jude coming back and sometimes play a 3 at the back, sometimes play a 4, and maybe with Arda out, because if Arda goes out on the right wing, Mastantuono immediately gets dropped. Let's be honest. Arda Güler was more tidy in the ball. He can create more, and he can give Mbappe more of an option on the outside than Mastantuono can. You see, because Mastantuono needs to feed into the game a lot. If he doesn't feel it, I think he's one of those players that if he doesn't feel it, he's not that good in the game, But he needs time to develop. He's only young. We know that, obviously. So let's just give him time and space. And obviously, after the September games, then comes, guys, the gauntlet, the actual gauntlet of games that we need to be so careful of, because if we win these next 3 games, 18 points, people, me and Will, as you clearly know, before the season started, we're like, okay, we want to see 23, 26 points before Barcelona, we could maybe risk a loss here and there, but we don't want to see it. And then those games after in October, apart from Cairo Almaty in Kazakhstan, Real Madrid versus Villarreal.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Tough game.
And Villarreal right now are on smoke. I mean,
they score.
Who knows what their form will look like though?
Marcelino's crazy. Is absolutely going crazy.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Getafe away.
That's gonna be tough, of course.
Juventus in the Champions League.
That's going to be tough as well.
And then Barcelona.
Juve's away, right?
Juve's at home.
Okay, Juve's at home. Okay,
I think that'll be quite, but it's going to be tough because they're going to defend for their lives, That,
where's that El Clasico at?
The El Clasico is in Bernabeu as well.
Okay, the first one. Okay,
we get two home games in a row, Juventus and then Barcelona, which is good. I don't mind that. But guys, that October is the gauntlet. That is a huge amount of games, and we're looking at the schedule of games. It is back to back to back. It's Champions League, then La Liga, obviously back to back. So we need to really make a statement in the Champions League. We've got Marseille, we've got Juventus, both winnable games, and Cairo Almaty, 100% winnable.
I mean, that game, even though it's so early in the league phase of the UCL, I'm not gonna, Dave. I'm viewing that as a heavy rotation game. Like, no disrespect to them, but I mean, come the fuck on, bro. Like, I want to see whatever 11 we play the game before that, which is Villarreal, right? Is it Villarreal?
No, it's before Kairat, yeah?
Yes.
Before Kairat is Atletico Madrid, the game before.
Okay, Atleti. Whatever 11 we play against Atleti, I want it completely changed for that Kairat game. Like, our backup should be able to go in there and get 3 points, right?
100%,
because
100%.
The guys need to get rest. Because then after that, it's like you said, Villarreal, then after Villarreal, Juve, then after that, Barca. It's not going to really be time for rotation throughout those 3 games. It's not going to be. Go ahead.
No, we need 100% starting 11 for Villarreal, starting 11 for Getafe, starting 11 for Juventus, and starting 11 for Barcelona.
So that Kairat match in Kazakhstan, that is the game where you give the guys a little break. Obviously, you still bring, like, a lot of them to be on the bench in case things are going wrong. You got to bring them on. But that should be the game where they're getting rest because, it's like we said, Dave, after that, it's got to be full strength every game after that. Like, and again, that's going to be a very tough, like, 2.5 week period where it's going to show us a lot. And I know that Barca, I think they also have some UCL games coming up. I don't know who they're playing right now.
Barcelona, I think they've got more of a gauntlet than us, bro.
Who are they playing right before us?
Right before us they're playing before us. They are playing Olympiacos. That's fine, yeah. But their first 2 matches, Champions League, Newcastle away and PSG.
But Olympiacos, where though?
In Barcelona.
Okay.
That's fine. They've got a gauntlet themselves because I mean, like, Newcastle away, Getafe at home, that's fine, but Getafe can still do damage even if they think. Oviedo away, so I expect them to beat Oviedo away. I expect them to beat Sociedad at home. I don't expect them to beat PSG at home. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, you already said this. You said that they were gonna get slapped by PSG.
Oh, I 100% still believe.
But I don't know, bro, because remember, Dembele's out.
So you know what? No, but look at Barcelona.
And Due is injured right now as well.
Yeah, but Barcelona also.
Yeah.
But they got Barcola as well, mate. Like, it's like.
I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I know what you mean. I know.
Like,
but
Barcola, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
he's a decent player.
But who's
Barcelona?
Barcelona's?
I mean, look, Kvaratskhelia is gonna have to carry a lot with that attack, but
but De Jong and Gavi are injured now as well.
I mean, get like Gavi though. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
But okay, so like PSG got their heavy hitters out, and Barca gonna be missing Gavi. I think they'll be fine. But no. So
PSG will pass Barcelona
before the season started. We need to have 26 points minimum in before that El Clasico match. I think that gives you room for 1 loss and 1 draw. It's 4 points.
No, it's 20. It's 30 points altogether. First 10 games.
Yeah. So heading into that game,
it'll be a draw. Yeah.
So heading into that game, we need to have
no losses, mate. Just no losses.
26 points.
No losses, bruv. No losses. Just 1 draw somewhere.
I definitely think that I'm telling you, bro, that Atletico Madrid game, man. When's the last time we beat them?
Last
time we beat them, bro. Like in La Liga.
When's the last time we beat Atletico Madrid in La Liga at theirs, guys?
It's had to be like.
I can't remember.
Fucking hell. It's like at least like 2-3 years, bro. Because I remember, do you know that in the 23-24 season, do you know that we would have went invincible? They beat us.
Yeah.
Twice that season.
Yeah.
Well, okay, technically 1 time in the league, and then they knocked us out Copa del Rey. Remember that?
Yeah.
They were the only team that beat us 23-24. Then last season, we drew both the games in La Liga. And then in the UCL, we only advance through penalties. Like, they always give us a hard time. That's what I'm saying. I definitely do not see us beating Atleti. I don't care how shit they are right now. I see us drawing that game. I see us drawing that match. Because I think we are better than them, of course. But I'm telling you, they will be on form by the time it comes to that Madrid derby. Trust me, I bet you they win every game from the international break and heading into that match. I would put money on it, Dave.
What, all their games?
Yeah. I bet you. Atleti, they what? So they lost and then they drew twice. They're going to win every game heading into that Madrid derby. I'd put money on it. They will be entering that game on great form because that's just the kind of club that they are, bro. This is their Champions League final. This is their biggest game of the season every single time we play them, bro.
Yeah, true.
This is what they look forward to. Like this is all that they have. So that's going to be a very hard game. And that's why I said before we even saw the Champions League draw, when I looked at our first 10 games and Barca's first 10 games, and when you guys were saying that Barca's run was harder than ours, I'm like, there's no way it's harder than ours when we have to play Atleti before them. It's no way.
I get that in terms of I get that in terms of the run up to the games.
Yeah.
But overall, their games like Newcastle away, bro, it's gonna be a bloodbath, and they're gonna get injured, bro. A lot of their players gonna get absolutely smashed.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if they'll be able to handle that physicality.
They're gonna get smashed, mate, all over the pitch. That is facts. Barcelona are gonna get smashed all over the pitch because I don't know, mate. I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's going to be too difficult for us to maneuver the September games, but those October games, God help us all, mate. I tell you what, Real Madrid, if they win all those games before the Barcelona game, I don't think they will. One game is going to be falling off one game. We're going to fall off one game. I know that for a fact. Yeah. I know that for a fact. We're going to completely fall off one game. It could be Getafe away that's going to stumble us. I'm telling you, it could be a draw there.
Yeah, we're
thinking. Both Madrid games are going to be tough.
We're definitely not going to be perfect. Before we play Barca, I would be shocked. If we've picked up 3 points in every single La Liga game before that Barca match. Nah, I just can't see that happening, bro. We're definitely going to drop points somewhere like along the line. It just depends on who. Because for me, there's no way that we could be losing or dropping points in, let's say, for example, both Atleti and Villarreal. Because now that's concerning because those would be the two best teams that we would have played up until that point, and we didn't get a win over either of them. So I think we're going to get 3 points in one of those games. But I think, it's like you said, I think it'll be like a Getafe or maybe even like an Espanyol who might, just sneak up on that's kind of like what I'm worried about. But there's no way I see us heading into that match perfect. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's dependent on how Real Madrid are performing as well, because we could be performing amazingly well, and in one match we just go and fucking stink it out completely and just drop points. You know what I mean? That's typical Real Madrid. Now we know that already, man. It's typical Real Madrid where sometimes we have games that we just don't perform at all. We don't, and it doesn't give us that momentum. Real Madrid are a momentum team. We've always been a momentum team. Once we get wins, then we start performing much better. We've always been a momentum team. Yeah. So we need to realize what is going to be the most crucial games and really step up to the plate. Really step up to the plate because Real Madrid. I can see 3 games in consecutive order that could really be a trouble for us. Yeah. Villarreal, Villarreal at home, Getafe away, and Juventus at home before Barcelona. That's right before El Clasico. I know Atletico Madrid are tough, I know, but that's September. September could be obviously your Real Madrid, Espanyol, Levante, but Atletico Madrid is in September also. So I personally think that Villarreal, Getafe, and Juventus is going to be a tougher 3 than Espanyol, Levante away in Atletico Madrid. I think so. But you can see also Kyra Almaty in in obviously
Kazakhstan. That travel, travel is going to take a toll. And that's why I'm saying I think that the starters or like the main starters is what I'm saying. I believe that they need to be rested for that match.
Yeah.
Because like the travel alone is going to just tire out a lot of these players. So it's like, again, need rotation, bro.
Yeah, and Xabi Alonso, obviously as a manager, I think he's been doing well actually in on managing the games. He's been doing well, like substitutes wise. Like we saw Vinny coming on 60th minute. Oviedo was like, okay, well, let's inject some pace. This is what happened. So I think Xabi Alonso's been managing the game so far rather well. I don't think he's had too many problems. He's brought on the right players at the right times. He's not shied away from substituting big names as well at early points. And I think that he's had a decent spell so far, first 3 games. And now it's just about kicking on now. So obviously you had your first 3 games. You've settled into the rhythm of things. So Xabi Alonso now, in terms of the
manager of the month as well.
Yeah, manager of the month. Obviously, congratulations to Xabi Alonso for winning that. I thought it was going to be between him and Marcelino anyway, because Villarreal has been cooking. Even though they had a stumbling block at last, they had a draw last game. That's fine, but they have been absolutely playing well. Bilbao's been playing well as well. We know that as well. So, Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso, for Xabi Alonso to win manager of the month, I think is definitely well deserved, and he's managed the games excellently well. It's not just on results, also it's how you structure the team, how you manage the games, and all that, and the goals you're scoring. Because, like to drop Vinny one game and to put him in the next game, it was a good call, because you're like, okay, cool, we're facing Mallorca, that may be a bit more attacking. Let's not drop Vinny for this game. But if you're looking at like a team that's just going to sit back, okay, maybe Vinny will be a good injection of pace later on in the game. You see? So it's not going to happen all the time like that. We know that Vinny's going to be main starter. So I think his management has been excellent. I got to say, it has been excellent. And we just need to look at it now in the September games, because I'm looking towards the Sociedad matches. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Sociedad as a game is a great game to come into after the international break, away from home.
Why do you think so?
Because I think we'll give them a deserved beating. Yeah, that's 100% true. And we're playing away from home, so we're going to get 12 points on the board. And I'm just predicting this now off the cuff, guys. We're getting 12 points, after we beat Sociedad. That's facts,
Okay.
We're beating Sociedad,
I like that.
But the problem is, Sociedad, last year, we already know about the Copa del Rey and what happened there, bro.
Yeah.
That was a disgusting game, right?
Bro,
there.
last season, every time we played
disgusting game I've ever seen. Yeah.
Last season, every time we played Sociedad, they made it really hard for us, bro. Every single game. And then, we didn't play Sociedad one time, and it was easy. Like, for some reason, bro, I remember that first game that we played them. Carlo experimented. Man did the back 3. You remember? At their ground. They cooked us.
Yeah.
How we left that game with something. I have no idea how, bro. They absolutely, bro, that game, I literally said, I never want to see the back 3 at Real Madrid ever again. Like, after that match, bro. They absolutely killed us, bro. Yo, like, that was mad. And then in Copa del Rey, right, you remember, freaking, we're up 2-0 in, like, the 80th minute. And then they come back. Then we got to go to fucking extra time. I think Arda got 2 assists. Endrick bagged the brace. Bro, they do give us some problems, man. Like,
they do. Attacking wise, they're good. They're decent. I know they're decent, but
they should be weaker now.
Yeah,
no Zubimendi, right? So the midfield, we should be able to get at it a little bit more.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
Know that they got like Kubo, and then they got the other guy as well in their attack. But we should.
Oyarzabal, I don't see as much a problem. Oyarzabal, I think, is better for Spain, to be honest. He's better for Spain. He's
for Spain?
For Spain, he's better, Oyarzabal. Okay. But like, Kubo is decent. Obviously, Zubimendi's gone to Arsenal, so their midfield doesn't like that kind of tempo controller, how they like to play. But we'll just need to hand them an absolute beating, because I want to see those 12 points on the board. And you know what? Yeah, I'll be singing praises, mate. I'll be singing praises, because we've got obviously then the first match against Marseille, but I just look at Sociedad as just a great momentum builder for the remainder of this September period, because Then we kick on. We're like, okay, cool. Sociedad, okay. Now Levante away. Now Atletico Madrid away. Yeah. Let's just do it properly, yeah. Because Real Madrid, yeah, have three. Well, actually, Espanyol first, and then they have three back-to-back away games, yeah, against Levante, Atletico Madrid, and Kairat, yeah. So these are just crucial games, and the momentum builder is great for Xabi Alonso because he knows now, okay, cool. We beat Sociedad, yeah. Marseille, we beat them, yeah. Espanyol, we beat them. Great. Now we come to Levante away. Now we need to play seriously. I don't think we need to be at our absolute best to beat Sociedad away. I'm going to be honest. We don't need to be our absolute best to beat them, yeah. We don't need to be our absolute best to beat Marseille. Yeah, and we don't need to be our absolute best to beat. Okay, maybe Espanyol is a bit different story. Yeah, but I think, yeah, the momentum going on from these matches, guys, boy, it's going to lead us into the stratosphere. I mean, Real Madrid fans are going to be flipping joyous. I see us genuinely, the next 3 games in La Liga, 18 points.
By the end of the year, you're saying? Because we already got 9.
6 games. Okay. Yeah, 6 games.
Yeah.
18 points, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Huge momentum going into that Madrid derby. Huge momentum. And for Xabi Alonso...
that's the only game that I'm looking at.
Amazing.
Saying, I wouldn't be that upset if we drop points. Obviously, I don't want to lose. But if we draw, that would kind of be more like what I'm expecting. And also, I see the comment. Yeah, you're right. I do got to correct myself. I said against Sociedad, it was the back 3. No, that was Celta Vigo.
Yeah, Celta Vigo, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Celta Vigo at their ground, they absolutely fucking cooked us. I don't know why I was thinking that was... Sociedad, so I apologize about that.
No, Sociedad was a semi-final against Sociedad. It was a crazy
game. Yeah. I don't know. I just confused the two by mistake. But no, I do agree though, just in general, with your sentiment. I think heading into the Madrid derby, we should be perfect. We should be. In theory.
It's gonna scare,
but it's never that simple.
Barcelona,
though.
By the way.
Say it again?
That's gonna scare Barcelona shitless if we have 18 points in the first 6 games. It's gonna scare them big.
Yeah, but then do you think that they drop points though?
Do you think Barcelona could drop points? The way they fucking played, of course they can. Of course they can.
But
I see Valencia giving them a hard time.
They were going to be shit anyways. We knew that. So it's like last season they weren't that good defensively. They just bagged a bunch of goals. So it's like, do you see them dropping more points? I'm saying, like, yeah, they already dropped points versus Vallecano, but do you see that happening? Let's say, because I don't know, I don't know, what all their La Liga.
I mean, Valencia, they come back against Valencia.
They're going to slap Valencia, brother.
They're going to slap Valencia, but you know why they don't? Because Valencia always love to play Barcelona. They love to play Barcelona.
Do they?
It, man. They love it. Yeah, of course they do. Because,
bro, I think Valencia are about to get violent. I think Barca are going to put up like 5 or 6 goals on them, bro.
Because Valencia are just one of the teams in Spain. You don't even know what's happening. You saw what happened against us last year.
Yeah.
So you don't even know what kind of Valencia turns up. Yeah. But Getafe, even at home for Barcelona, that game.
Yeah, that could be tough.
They could be
at, against it. But like, where's their home games going to be played? Because that could, I think that could.
They're playing in
They're training like their
training facility
stadium or some shit, right?
Yeah, no, the training facility. They're gonna play in training.
Was it the Johan Cruyff Stadium or something?
Yeah, Johan Cruyff Stadium. Yeah, that's where they're playing. Yeah, so until they're gonna open up the new camp, they're probably gonna open up the new camp. Guys, when are Barcelona opening up in the new camp?
They probably want to get that opened up, because I know that they want to play their UCL games there. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's available by their second UCL game, bro.
By the way, who's working on this new camp? Because I don't even know, mate.
I mean, you know that Barca Volume always sends like fucking updates in the chaos chat of like the fucking stadium with like the lights on and shit. I'm like, bro.
do you know what, guys? Okay. Let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something live on air. Yeah, okay. Since so I'm gonna be moving to a new place. Yeah, so we're gonna be moving out this crap hole that I'm in at the moment. Yeah, we're moving to a new place. I'm gonna have my own studio. Yeah, I'm gonna have my own studio. I might record like 10 minutes worth or 15 minutes worth of footage for my green screen of the Bernabeu in the background. Yeah. And I was looking at it because I was like, since I got engaged, man, I just feel very Real Madrid, mate. I feel very, very like patriotic because my fiance is a Barcelona fan. So actually, I need to give her the smoke, mate, on a week-to-week basis.
How does that work? How does that work, Dave?
How does it work?
Yeah.
I don't know, mate.
Like, do you guys talk football, or do you guys just like agree to?
She absolutely she loved football since Ronaldinho started playing for Barcelona. So she fell in love with Barcelona. So I'm like, do you know what? I actually need to give. I can't be talking positive things about Barcelona anymore. I need to be this negative guy, man.
Yeah. No.
I need to be Mr. Negative of Barcelona again, like properly, because unfortunately, mate, they're absolutely shit at the moment. I'm gonna say, and I said Newcastle are gonna slap them, PSG gonna slap them. I think everybody's gonna slap Barcelona. So let's hope for the best. But yeah, so I was gonna move in, and ever since I got engaged, mate, I just feel very, very. Like I feel like even more patriotic towards my club.
Now that's good, bro, because
I don't know why.
Mad. You were moving a bit mad with Real Madrid. So look, I'm gonna need you to, you know what I'm saying, return back. You was out there being a Judas at times, Dave. You know, you over there making the Barca fans feel happy. And Dave is cooking. No. They only said you were cooking because you were talking shit about Madrid and praising Barca. So we're gonna need you to just come back, right? We'll forgive you for your sins. You know what I'm saying? You might have to repent and fast for 25 straight days for some of these Barca takes that you had. But we'll forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, bro, Barca, yes, I'd say currently, until we beat them, they are still better than us. I would say that until we beat them. But I'm still confident that we win La Liga because I don't think we're going to struggle in the El Galacticos like we did last season.
This is the point that I wanted to get onto because I wanted to chat to everyone about this, because I looked at it and I was like, okay, guys, realistically, Xabi Alonso, I think he's going to set up this team very good defensively. I don't think we're going to be leaking goals like last year, A lot of those goals last year, if we didn't leak them like an absolute idiot, we'd have like Bozo, essentially was decent last year, But our defense was trash, mate. Lucas Vasquez, the main culprit. Let's just call it as it is.
Yes.
If we're not leaking as many goals, we would have won La Liga last year. Let's just call it as it is. Probably we can be very
maybe
because I see like goals against the Valencia late goals. I don't think going in. Get like Espanyol, these kind of games, bro. Like, what kind of game was that? Espanyol. I know the referee was an absolute like criminal, but these kind of games. I don't think we would have lost last year. I got to say, I think we would have beaten. Okay, Barcelona would have beaten us, but we would have just won all the other games. We're just going to stay in our own lane, people. Stay in our own lane.
Yeah, so we definitely are better defensively so far this season, 100%. And I think we just look a lot more organized. So I do agree that Dave just divorced. I don't know. Look, we'll see. Because sometimes Dave be flip-flopping. So I'll hold him to his word, bro. I'll hold him. But Dave, I won't forget you were going to make an apology video for Rashford after he bagged.
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it because my original video stands, bro. My original video.
A good week or so.
No, but my original video stands, doesn't it?
No, but you were on stream. Like, you know what? Rashford's starting to look good. Brother, that guy is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Barcelona, I think, in my opinion, because of I think their lack of what's the word? Like, that back line just looks like discombobulated. I'm be honest. Like, like, I get it that they were never that good defensively anyways, but I feel like it's just going to cost them a lot more this season. And when it comes to playing us and when it comes to how we look, last season we were shit and we only lost La Liga by 4 points. 4 points. You know how mad that is? 4 points. Yeah. And look at how mad we were. Look at how Carlo was hounded out. 4 points. You would think Barca won the league by 15 or 12 points. You'd have thought they ran away with it. They didn't. But now look, this season is going to be very different. Watch, I'm telling you, Dave, we're going to absolutely cook. I'm telling you, bro. But this is going to be a phenomenal season for us.
The point I'm trying to make about this, guys, is defensively, if we look like this, and I think if we just play like defensively like this, I don't think we'll concede many chances. Look, we conceded less chances against us than any other team. Yeah?
Say it again?
In Spain, we conceded less chances against us than any other team in La Liga. I think there was the table.
Is that a fact?
I think I think Miguel put one in the chat. I think Barcelona put one in the chat. I don't remember when it was, but we can see.
Yes. Like through the first 3 games, Barca conceded like 13 big chances. Madrid only conceded like 1 or 2.
One or two. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So look at this. Yeah, look at this face value. If we carry on defending like this and we keep on playing like this and we have a good defensive record, the defense will speak for itself at the end of the season. We won't be conceding too many goals. I said in my last video, I said maximum 25 goals. I think we'll concede only 25 goals this season. I'm going to be honest, yeah?
All right, that's a bit mad, Dave.
No, I see...
In La Liga.
Yeah, I see the defensive shape really holding up well.
That's a bit mad, bro.
No, it's not out of the ordinary. I've seen
25 goals in 38 games.
I've seen Atletico Madrid concede less. Yeah?
Brother, that's Atleti.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter. Our defensive shape is actually really good. Yeah. And I'm going to say we have squad depth that we can rest players and bring on players in the 60th minute. We have like for like substitutions. Like for like. And better defensive replacements. Let's just call it as is as well. Because we've got Carvajal that can come on for Trent.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got Rudiger that can come on. Yeah, we got okay. Ceballos, I don't even mention his name, but anyway, cool. Yeah, but yeah, we got many players that can come on and solidify this defense.
Yeah, but okay, so I'm not arguing with you there, but 25 goals only, I don't see that happening, bro.
I don't think Barcelona are going to score Papas for 4 goals a game, bro.
I mean,
I don't see it.
I don't either, but I don't think we're that good defensively to where consistently throughout the season will be able to stifle what teams are trying to do. I don't think so. Nah.
Are you sure? That one.
See, okay, because how I'm viewing it is we essentially would need Dean and Tchouaméni to stay fit.
That's the only issue that I'm
like, because again, one of those guys, and I'm more so looking at Dean.
Beginning
if he gets injured, Dave.
That's a difficult one.
My trust is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... I don't even think that I can speak confidently, which is a problem because one player should not just be the end all be all. But I feel like defensively, like that's just how important Dean is. This is why I wanted another center back before the window closed. So we'd essentially need them to stay fit for the entire season for us to only concede 25. Bro, 25. How much did Barca concede that one year? Xavi's first season.
What, Bayern Munich, Bayern Leverkusen?
No. Xavi with Barca. Remember his first season.
They conceded, let's see, 2022-23 season, 20 goals. 20 goals. Yeah, only 20.
Yeah, that's fucking mad.
Yeah. That's mad, bro. That's disgusting. Yeah, I know.
20 goals, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like we'd have to absolutely cook, bro. Could you imagine if we only concede 25 goals this season, we win La Liga. We win.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think 25
goals to the max. Look, we finished with 28 goals. I'm looking at here, 28 goals in 2021 season when Atletico Madrid won La Liga. I remember that as well. We won with 25 conceded goals. 2019-20 season conceded only 25 goals. Yeah, because we're not the highest goal scoring team in the world. We know that already. Yeah. But we don't like. I know when we started packing teams, mate, under Zidane. I know that season. I definitely know that season. But like that, we conceded 41 goals that season. This season is a 25 goal season. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, this is what's happening right now, mate.
I feel like we would have needed to maybe make another signing for me to feel like that confident. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel as confident as you do with that. But I don't think that we're going to concede a lot. Like, it's like 38 games.
I mean, we conceded.
I think that will be like around like 30 something goals conceded, like maybe 40 goals conceded. I would say.
I don't think so. Maybe 30. If it's a maximum 30, I'll be happy. If it's maximum 30, I'll be happy. Guys, how many goals do you think Real Madrid will concede this season? Put it in the comments.
Because last season we conceded how many goals, bro? Like
38.
38 last season.
Yeah, Barcelona just outscored us a lot, mate. By a lot. Barcelona outscored us by.
That's actually not 30, bad, you know.
Nearly
like 30. In La Liga, because and
that's Ancelotti as well, bro.
Yeah, because remember, Barca scored 4 in one game, and then the second game in La Liga, what they beat us. What, like?
Yeah, we just conceded. Most of those goals came against flipping Barcelona. Let's be honest,
like about like a good fucking 8 or 9 goals came against Barcelona.
Yeah.
So if you actually think about it,
it was 7. It was 7. Free.
Yeah, because they beat us 3. Yeah. Because remember, because we were up 2-0. They didn't come
3 back. And then 4-0. 4-0.
So 7 goals. Yeah, you know that's actually not that bad, you know. Now that you put it that way.
You put it that way, innit? I told you.
Yeah, you know what? Between 25 and 30 goals is actually reasonable. That's actually a reasonable expectation. So essentially, on average, we conceded 1 goal a game last season in La Liga.
Yeah, exactly. And look, we conceded 3 goals against fucking Vallecano, 2 goals against Sevilla. Like these kind of games, bro. This is crazy talk to me. Like I know that we're gonna see. We conceded 2 goals against Alaves, bro. Alaves at home, we conceded 2 goals. Yeah, like we drew with Mallorca, drew with Las Palmas, mate. Like all fucking teams. Yeah, like we conceded a shitload of goals against dud teams. You think Bilbao are gonna beat us at home this season?
No.
Do you think Betis are going to beat us at home this season?
No, I'm be honest. I don't think anybody's going to beat us. I'm be honest. The only, except for Barca or Atleti, no other team that I can say here and honestly say. I mean, obviously, you have to set the context of the game, but it's in general, though. I think, I think 25, 30 goals is actually a pretty good shout. That's actually a really good shout. Like, once you give me the context of how many goals we conceded last season in La Liga, 38, and we were shit defensively last season. And I think we are a lot better this season. So that's actually fair, bro. That's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, I see us maximum 30 goals this season, guys. If we concede less than 30, if we get anywhere near that 25 mark, we are winning La Liga. It's facts we're winning La Liga. We'll just outscore the teams. You understand? Mm-hmm. And Will's done like, Will, hey mate, you're blurred, bro.
Did I freeze?
No, you didn't freeze. It's fine. He's okay now. He's back. Okay. He's back. But guys, honestly, this has been obviously a great podcast to return to. Let us know, obviously, in the comments, obviously, after the video finishes. I'm going to be launching a giveaway for FC 26 for everybody.
How do I enter?
You're not allowed to enter, bruv.
I don't feel like paying for it, Dave. Let me win. Come
on. No. It's only for the fans, then, bro. Yeah. If you can actually I don't know if you can enter, mate, but it's going to be on one of the future videos that's going to be coming up. We're going to be giving away FC 26 as soon as FC 26 drops early access. I'll be having it 1 week ahead of the launch. So I will be dropping career mode very, very soon. Real Madrid's brand new career mode. Don Dave takes over.
Madrid career mode. You know, I've tried to do it, but I don't find it fun because we're just too good, bro. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun.
It is fun when you play ultimate level. That is very difficult.
Okay. No. Fair enough.
Ultimate level is mad. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a legendary.
Don't worry, chat. We will be Dave out. After 3 games, Dave out.
I'll be starting obviously a career mode, and I'm going to complete this career mode this time. Yeah, and we're going to be doing it week on week according to La Liga. I'm going to play a few games, obviously, to catch up to the games. But we're doing week on week with the actual La Liga calendar as well, and the Champions League calendar. Yeah, because smart. We're going to do it with the Champions League calendar as well. Yeah, so it's going to be great. Yeah, and I'm not going to be stress free. I'm going to be fully stressed. Yeah, but keep tuned for the FC 26 giveaway because that's going to come out very soon, and I'll let you know how to enter. And it's going to be absolutely crazy. Will, have you got anything coming up today, which is going to be Football Chaos? I'm sure you're going to be doing Football Chaos. I can't attend because I'm traveling to Newcastle, but I can't do it. But let us know, obviously, Football Chaos.
Wait, are you going to Newcastle for the Barca game?
No. I'm going to Newcastle for work. So.
Okay.
Not that early, bro.
I was about to say. All right, damn. Like the hate watch from you're just gonna be there for like a whole week or two before.
Oh shit! I didn't realize, bro. What? I didn't realize. Yeah. I've got a very, very good friend that's a very, very good Newcastle fan. He travels to pretty much most of the Newcastle games. Should I go?
Yes.
In the Newcastle fans as a Newcastle.
Yes. While doing the IRL watch along once again.
Yeah, do an IRL.
Yeah, I'm so serious. Yes,
that would be crazy. Imagine me with a Newcastle shirt, mate, and supporting Newcastle, bro, and then me outside St. James's Park talking to all the Geordies about how they beat Barcelona, bro. I will do actual fan cams outside St. James's Park, guys. I will do it,
bro. Sounds like
I will 100% do it, yeah, because I got work up there in Newcastle now, so I'll travel from London to Newcastle. I'll do an early shoot in Newcastle, and I will be at the game, people. It will be absolutely crazy.
That's gonna be madness,
bro. If Barcelona get beaten by Newcastle, trust me in this one. I will have 20 fan cams from 20 Newcastle supporters. 20 fan cams from 20 Newcastle fans screaming and shouting about how they beat flipping fraud Barcelona, bruv. Barcelona. Let's call them as it is, mate. Barcelona, bro. I'm back,
Dave.
people.
I'm
back, mate. Real Madrid Dave is back.
What have you done with Dave, bro?
Until we lose.
Yeah.
Dave is out the window, people. Yeah, but anyway,
who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, mate. But anyway, I'll leave you with this, guys. Okay, but as you know, as you've been watching this podcast, maybe some of them you didn't see it, but we're gonna end on this video. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Adios, a la Madrid, and nada más. And we'll see you another más. Okay. A la Madrid. We didn't do the remontada last year, so this is the video we're going to end on.
I don't know about you guys, but I can feel the remontada from my studio.
Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho. Desenrola, bate, joga de ladinho.
There we go, guys. Adios.